YouTube, it's 604 Comics here. Welcome to my recommendation reviews for this Sunday, February 3rd. So I forgot to ask for recommendations on my pull list last week, so what I did was just checked out what some of you guys out there bought, and saw a video posted by The Spins 1390, my man Kevin out there, picked up Journey into Mystery number 648, and he also picked up Hawkeye number 7. A bunch of people picked up Hawkeye number 7, so decided to give these few a shot. I decided to mainly pick Journey into Mystery number 648 up because they had a really nice cover. I read 646, which is the first issue where Lady Sif is featured in JIM. Whoever the actress is in the Thorn movies that plays Sif is super attractive. So that kind of made me want to read something about Lady Sif in the Marvel comics. So I picked that one up, and also picked up Hawkeye because people keep saying that this series is so awesome. So I decided to pick this one up. This is the Hurricane Sandy benefit comic. All proceeds, or some of the proceeds from this comic, go towards Hurricane Sandy relief. So this is touted as a standalone issue, something that people that aren't following Hawkeye can jump on board. So I decided to go check this one out. But let's get into the review for Hawkeye. I'm not a big Hawkeye fan. Didn't really like how he was being portrayed in some of the comics that I've read before. Just a guy with the arrows, so that wasn't really intriguing to me. But what this series is this is what he does when he's not being an Avenger. So I guess this is his other life. I think this series features Clint Barton as Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, who's also in Young Avengers. Don't know anything about Kate Bishop, but she's featured in the second half of this issue. The first half, this issue is really mostly about what's happening during the days of Hurricane Sandy. I believe it happened around October 29th and 30th. But in the first half of the issue, Hawkeye's helping one of, I guess, his tenants go out to help his father try to prepare his home for the impending floods. And that's basically all I can say about the first half of the issue. They're talking about how they're doing that. There's nothing really to take away from that first half. The second half features Kate Bishop. We get a different type of artist, or different artist entirely, and you can tell that the drastic change between the styles is pretty jarring. I preferred the art in the first half and not so much in the second half, but I guess to break it up and tell two different stories, they decided to go with two different artists. In the second half, Kate Bishop is at a wedding, I believe, and basically what she has to do is, since they're all flooded and they're all trapped in this hotel, one of the guests needs medication, so Kate has to run off and get her bow and arrow and go to the pharmacy and get some meds. At the pharmacy, she runs into some looters, and before she knows it, she gets knocked out. But the good citizens of New Jersey, they've gone and done a citizen's arrest and captured those would-be thieves, and they've returned Kate Bishop's bow and arrow to her. And a lot of this half of the issue, we have Hawkeye and Kate going back and forth talking about Brooklyn rules, New Jersey rules, and at the end, because of all these good citizens helping capture these criminals, Kate's all about Jersey rules. So that's that, and that's pretty much what this issue is all about. I don't think this is a good issue for someone that's looking to get into what the Hawkeye series is all about, because I don't think it really deals with what's going on with the rest of the series. It's more of a standalone, I would say a one-shot type of deal. So this is probably not the best issue for someone like myself with no exposure to Hawkeye and what the series is all about to get into. So it might be worth looking to number 8, but this issue, because of the contrasting art styles and the fact that the stories weren't really that great, in my opinion, I'm just going to give this a 2.5 out of 5. So that's Hawkeye number 7. Now let's get into the review for Journey into Mystery number 648. Like I said, I read 646, and while I did enjoy it, I didn't enjoy it enough that I wanted to continue reading it. which is kind of a shame because I really wanted to get into Lady Sif and read some more of her stories. But I saw this one, 648, saw the really, really nice cover here by Jeff Deckel, and I just decided to pick this up and give it another shot. Now, one of the things about 646 when I was reading it was that I didn't particularly like the font that they used for all this Asgardian talk. I found it really distracting and kind of hard to read, so that was one of my gripes about it. But I decided to give this issue another try, the series another try, and I'm actually glad I did because I really liked this issue a lot. If you haven't been following along, Lady Sif has gotten these berserker powers magically, and her brother Heimdall has sent her into this, I guess, alternate land where she's fighting this giant robot monster. And then she just goes to town and destroys it, and there's all this blue blood robot guts coming out. Meanwhile, she also runs into these three other Asgardians who have also been powered by this berserker berserker magic spell. So what they do is Sif fights with him for a little bit, and then we also get this scene here where Heimdall is talking to the woman that gave Sif her powers. The name's here somewhere, but I can't. Arndis. So she's the one that gave her powers, and they talk a bit. I don't want to get into details about that, but Sif and those three other berserkers, they go and they attack this other monster in the sea. There's this really nice scene where Sif throws her sword into the river, and then the monster captures it, and somehow they get teleported into New York. So Sif and those three other berserker Asgardians are transported into New York, and then at the end it really picks up. I really enjoyed the ending to this issue, and I'm definitely going to pick up 649 because that is something I want to read. I want to read what happens after Sif and her team have gone into New York, and that end page is something that you probably want to read if you're a fan of what's happening right now in the Marvel Universe. So I really like this issue. I like this issue a lot more than Hawkeye number 7. Journey into Mystery number 648. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. So really glad I picked this up. It's another issue, another series that I'm adding onto my pull list. And once again, giving a shout out to the Spins 1390 for picking up these books this week and featuring them on his pull list video. So thanks for watching my video, guys. Still trying to put together that contest video for my 100 subs, so look forward to that. I may not have it up today, so maybe sometime later on this week, but thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Take care.